The home of a family shattered by murder is on the market tonight for $415,000. The place on Middlesex and Grosse Pointe Park belongs to Bob Bashara. It's where his wife Jane is believed to have been strangled in the garage by handyman Joe Gentz, who claims Bashara made him do it. Potential buyers may have to find out about the home's tragic past on their own because it seems murder is not among the things that sellers must disclose. So Ronald Simpson, president of the Detroit Realtors Association, is here now with us. He's over there with Stephen with more.
Yeah, Ronald, I was actually stunned to learn this, but shouldn't, if you're selling a house where there's been a violent crime like that, shouldn't you disclose that? Shouldn't you have to?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have to. The realtors don't have to. That's regarded as a stigmatized
well, yeah, because you could turn somebody off a purchase because of which is the point.
Absolutely. Well, no, they decided within the last couple of years that realtors no longer would have to reveal anything that would stigmatize the property.
We have to disclose a leaky roof, for instance, and I think that might stigmatize me also. Exactly,
exactly. You have to disclose any kind of physical defects, but as far as any kind of stigmatization whatsoever, we do not have to disclose it. And the buyer would have to find that information on their own.
Now, okay, in the instance that maybe just a family member dies inside the house, obviously tragedy to the family, is that also the same kind of thing?
Same kind of thing.
Do you find that has affected the real estate market, or is this something that we're just kind of coming across nowadays, probably because of the media attention paid to some of these issues?
Well, there were a couple of lawsuits where sellers felt that their properties had been stigmatized, and some maybe unfairly. And so they decided, the courts decided that realtors no longer had the requirement to reveal that information. Anything that would stigmatize a property, we're not obligated to.
So on the Bashara house then, on the listing, everything is going to show up. And I guess on that listing, you don't even necessarily see the name of who's selling it, but you'd have to know that that's the address, that's the property, and then you can make your own choice based on that.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, well, on a brighter note, I thought I would bring up that the economy is improving and the housing market in the Detroit area also improving.
The real estate market, especially in the Oakland County area, has really rebounded. Property values are pretty close to where they were or where they should have been before the bubble burst. So it's going quite well. Now is a great time. There's some great buyers out there. Sellers can pretty much be comfortable in selling their property and getting a decent price for it now.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good news there. Ronald Simpson, the president of Detroit Association of Realtors. Thank you so much for coming in.
Former president.
A former president.
Former president.
Well,
right.
You're still Mr. President to us.
Okay. Okay.
Ronald,
thank you
very much.
All right.